Gay Constructions is a privately owned company and our primary activity is steel fabrication, and we supply to the market primarily in Queensland and New South Wales. When I took over the management of Gay Constructions, the single greatest risk we had to this company not succeeding was not our ability to be able to produce a good quality product, but our very, very poor safety record. Addressing the sort of problem we had was something that wasn't going to happen overnight, so we took a very much long-term approach where we had to create a cultural change. And that was a step-by-step process where we had to get ownership by all the stakeholders, where we had to create the correct guidelines, where we had the communication was set up, where people felt comfortable about reporting incidents and also about how we reacted to the incidents that came along. In the early days, there was a level of scepticism from the workshop floor about my commitment or seriousness to the outcome. So as a result, basically on the first day here, I made a requirement that I had been notified of any first aid incident immediately, and that included 2 o'clock in the morning for a band-aid. So they got the message very clearly that we were serious about long-term permanent change. Initially, the consultation was across the entire organisation. That was done through forums at toolbox meetings or paid meetings where we discussed workplace health and safety and the implications of having lost time injuries with regard to our perception in the industry, or in some cases, our ability to actually be able to tender certain projects. One of the key changes we made was that we re-inducted every person who worked in the company in 2010. It didn't matter whether they'd been here for 6 weeks or in some cases 30 years, everybody is re-inducted, so there was a clear understanding of the expectations with regard specifically to workplace health and safety. To me, the most significant improvement we've had is that we have had not one lost time injury in over 680 days. We are now benchmarked as one of the best in our industry, whereas 4 or 5 years ago we were at risk of losing our work cover premium cover because our record was so bad. The safety culture at Gay Constructions has changed completely in the last 5 years. We've gone from a place where it was okay to have a minor injury as long as the guys came back after a few days, to a situation where everyone takes every first aid incident and every incident seriously. As a result, we not only have a better safety culture, but it has had huge flow-on benefits to our productivity, profitability, and the way we're perceived in our industry.